I'm here with Emily from the Career and Academic Planning. So do you want to tell me a little bit about what the Career and Academic Planning Center is?
Sure. Career and Academic Planning does two main things. One is obviously to help you with your career, so preparing you for the job market and also for the workplace. So that would include things like helping you to interview, helping you to get your resume in order, but also we help with academic advising, so even deciding what you want to do after you graduate and helping you decide on a major.
Cool. So I know a lot of people are about to graduate, get internships. What are some good ways that we can go about that through the Career and Academic Planning?
Sure. Well, in case you haven't heard, we have a jobs portal called Recruitaduke, which offers you the opportunity to look for jobs that are posted, but you can also put up your resume, and that will allow employers to find you. In fact, one of our student employees just this week was telling me that she was contacted by a recruiter after putting her resume up on Recruitaduke, and they wanted to meet with her. So,
wow,
yep.
That's cool. How do you think that JMU prepares graduates for their first jobs or internships?
Sure. Well, we do a lot of things to help you find a job or internship. That would include things like helping you to ace your interview. So we offer practice interviews as well as an online tool that will help you to practice interviewing at home. We also obviously help with resume reviews. That's something a lot of people know about. But you can also book a one-on-one appointment with our staff to explore career opportunities, the direction that you might want to go. As well as we have a lot of online resources that you might find useful. Not only advice on our website, but some tools that we actually pay for that would give you a foot in the door in an industry that's of interest to you. You can check out Vault. It's on our website, and it offers industry guides. So basically everything you should know about an industry before you have an interview.
So in order to get those resources, all we have to do is go to your website?
That's right.
Awesome.
Yep.
So do you have any tips to help graduates that are about to leave and go into the workforce?
Sure, yeah. I would definitely recommend that you tailor your resume for every job that you apply for. So if you're using the same resume for each job, that would be the biggest thing that you could improve on. Also, I would definitely recommend that you not just look on jobs portals online, because a lot of people are applying for those jobs. Really, the best way to find a job is to explore what connections you have, personal connections at different jobs or organizations. So a good way of finding those connections is to look on LinkedIn. There's actually a people search option that would allow you to find JMU alumni. And oftentimes they are really interested in helping JMU students to find jobs just because of that connection. So I definitely recommend that. And if you haven't already, post your resume on Recruitaduke. That will allow some of the employers to do the work of finding you.
So what kind of tips would you give if someone was writing their resume to try to send it in for their jobs?
Sure, definitely check out the job description and see what aspects of that job description are things that you should be incorporating into your resume. There may be phrases that are important to them, and if your experience reflects some of what they're looking for, go ahead and put that right into your resume. Also, make sure that it's only one page. There's no reason to make it longer than that for most industries. And make sure that your most impressive experience is the first bullet. There's no reason to put everything you've done, only put the most impressive things that you've done.
That makes sense. Are there any big do not do's for resumes, or anything that you want to say definitely don't do while searching for jobs?
If you've had a job that is not impressive and doesn't help to build your resume, don't include it. There's no reason to put babysitting or McDonald's if you've had better experience than that. I would also say make sure that your resume reflects the industry that you're going into. So don't do tons of color or crazy fonts if you're applying to industries where colors and fonts are not important to your actual job, like a media job.
Yeah. What about any interview tips?
Sure. Definitely make sure to make good eye contact, be personable, be a real person. You'll also want to make sure to practice ahead of time. It makes a huge difference if you've practiced.
How would we go about practicing interviews?
So we offer 2 ways of practicing interviews. One of them is in person. We actually have employers that come to campus just to give JMU students opportunities to practice interviewing. And they'll actually give you feedback on your interview halfway through so that you can try to apply some of the tips that they've given you. So definitely take advantage of our practice interview program. And also, if you want to practice on your own, there's a tool that we offer called Interview Stream, where you practice interviewing with your webcam at home, and you can watch your video to try to improve your performance.
How do you access this interview stream?
On our website. So it's jmu.edu/CAP, C-A-P.
Okay, and all of that, like, interview stuff is on there?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Well, we are going to do a look at a guide for helpful tips for recent graduates. Okay, so if you want to pull out a number,
Okay.
and we'll open one of these flaps.
It's 1.
1, okay. Let's see what we got. Budgeting taxes. So, for free tax advice, you can check out the IRS resource page. It has great and easy advice for individual taxpayers. Do
Great.
you have any other information about taxes?
Oh, I love TurboTax. If you've never used that before.
Super easy.
Yep, and taxes aren't as hard as they seem. Once you get started, you can Google anything that you don't already know how to do. Let's see.
Next one.
3.
3, okay. Grocery shopping. All right, grocery shopping can be kind of expensive, so research discount stores in your area. For Harrisonburg, you can check out Sharp Shopper to save big on your grocery bill.
So if you're more interested in grocery shopping to find healthy food, definitely avoid the middle of the store. Just go around the outside because that's where they have the produce and dairy.
I never thought about
Yep.
that. That's a great tip.
Okay, 5.
5, okay. Ooh. Morning commute. Oh, those can be rough. All right. Try listening to an audiobook and only listen to it during your commute. This will give you something to look forward to, and many libraries will let you borrow or even download audiobooks for free.
Great.
Anything else?
Sure. If you have a hands-free device, use that time to call your family. Don't drive and talk at the same time, but
I'm sure Mom will want to know what we're up to.
yeah, that's right. 6.
6. Okay, right here. Home repairs. If it's a simple fix, take some time to research video demos or help blogs, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
Great. I mean, I would say definitely hit up one of those mom and pop hardware stores because the people that work there know what they're doing, and they'll help you find exactly what you need and tell you how to do it. Okay, and
Nice.
8.
8. All right, right here in the middle. Business wear. So for business wear, you want to choose accessories that are going to complement your clothing rather than distract from it. And make sure you keep fragrances and jewelry minimal.
Great. I would add to that depending where you work, the expectations might be really different. So just see what people are wearing at the organization where you're working and try to dress like people who you really admire.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'm sure we got a lot of helpful tips. I hope you learned something. We'll be back soon.